Yeah, welcome to today's webinar. I'm going to run a poll and let me know, is this your first time attending our webinar, right? So it's great to see everyone here. As we appeal people will be still coming in, let me tell you more about what we do. Oh, from the poll, I do see you have a first time comer. That's great. Um, we have a daily webinar where Jin will be walking you through his thoughts and ideas for specific currency for each day. Monday, Aussie and New Zealand. Tuesday, the euro. Wednesday is the pound. Thursday, yen and gold. Friday, the Canadian dollar. So today it's a Monday, so Jin will be talking about the Aussie and New Zealand pairs. As he'll be taking us through different time frame, this webinar is going to be very beneficial to both long-term investors and short-term traders. During this session, Jin will be going through what could move prices, possible trade ideas, highlighting potential targets and risks. However, disclaimer, any information shared during this session is not intended to be a trade recommendation. It is solely the opinion and views of the speaker. So please remember to do your own analysis prior to entering any trades. Jin runs LCMS traders, which is where trading is conducted to get traders to be consistent and profitable. And he also runs Forex Briefcase, which is our managed account services where Jin trades an AUM of more than $10 million USD on a daily basis. Jin has been invited to speak on many stages globally. And in fact, recently he also been invited to Money FM, a Singapore financial radio talk show, to give his views on what happened in the Forex market. Now, let me now I'd like to run a second poll on where did you get this webinar? Let me run the poll now. Second webinar, how did you get here? It's very important because it let us know where you are from, where you come from, and also if your friends and family who trade Forex, it's really very good to let them know and share with them to come to this webinar where they can benefit lots from here. Now, while you're doing this poll, I would like to take this opportunity to share about the LCMS Traders Club. You know, this LCMS Traders Club is really a private group on Facebook where we teach, guide, signal, coach you to be a better and more profitable trader. This is the place to be regardless of whether you're new, experienced, part-time, or full-time trading. If you have joined us from the Telegram channel, you have been enjoying our trade signals absolutely free. A question you might have is that when you have been told when to get in the trade, you do not know where to exit. Now let us look at here on the LCMS Traders Club here. You know, in the LCMS Traders Club, we not only give the signals earlier than the Telegram channel, we also tell you the strategy behind the signals and actually guide you on where to exit with specific reasons. Let's take a look here where we give you the signals earlier on the euro pound, right? And then we also tell you the reasons, based on the 5 steps, the reasons of why we enter a trade and give a signal out. And not only that, we hit a certain TP1, TP2, or TP3, we will actually suggest you to whether to secure profits or not. And another one, the pound yen, we have to give the signals. We also give the analysis. Very consistently, we'll give you the analysis of how we look at it, and you hit TP1 here. And then in TP2, we actually suggest to secure the profits for reasons that, there are a lot of volatility on the pound. It's a good time to exit as well. So you can see that in the long run, you not only earn from the signals, you also learn how to trade better. Now, if you want to have new strategies or require some coaching, we also have members only live Zoom sessions on Monday and Wednesdays evening to run through trade ideas, teach you new strategies, update you on recent market and economic developments. Really, it's really very good. So let me show you here. We also have here the weekly live call on Monday with Jin, right? We will actually talk about the economic roundup last week, the previous week, what's happened, what's going on, and why it moves certain currency pairs. We also talk about the signal coaching, about more details on the signals, why we take the trade, why and exit the trade, what we were really looking for. So a lot of things we'll be discussing there. And most importantly, is a group coaching by Jin on Monday. This is the place where really it's the opportunity to pick Jin's brain on pretty much any trading related questions you might have. and he will also maybe go give you like trading psychology, talk about trading psychology. He talks about what to look for the coming week, what to trade, what to do, more details than morning currency call, coaching sessions. He also may even talk about the lower time frame. What do you look for? 1 hour, 15 minutes. It's going to be very beneficial to everyone. And not only that, on Wednesdays, we have here, on every Wednesdays, we talk about different setups, where based on the 5 steps. For example, you look at trend. If you want to look at trend, how to look at trend, we have different things like moving averages, channels, also we will talk about what was that? Yeah, divergence here. We talk about candlesticks, pin bars. We talk about chart patterns and many, many more. So we will be talking a lot of things on the Wednesday's coaching sessions as well. Now, not only that, we have really a large range of analysis for the club members here. Now, let me go back home. You will be able to see here we have the weekly currency correlation, where which pairs correlate to which one and what to be cautious. Don't take the risk. To proper risk management. Looking at it, we also have the daily watch list. Every morning we will actually look at the currencies, the charts, and look at what kind of possible actions to do, and what possible entry, and what's possible potential profits that you can do. Okay, so now not only that, you can do so. Right now, let me click here, the cross here. So not only that, we have lots of we have members here coming in on the breaking news coming in. If there's anything they're willing to share, the coaches also will put in to share all the news here, so you can get it first here as well. Now, very recently, we have also the one-to-one coaching in the LCMS Traders Club, where this is one of the students' performance. He's doing very well. He started with us, and he has been all very profitable, almost 72% profitability. So now this is really trading. It can be very, very lonely, but with this close-knit community ready to share, and trading can be really enjoyable. Now you might be wondering, how do you go about joining this group? So all you need to go is go to the for LCMS Traders Club. The link is already shared on the chat, I believe. And it's a paid subscription of $199 a year. But really, it's really less than $1 a day, 54 cents a day to be exact. Now, if you really I urge you, if face uncertainty in your trading or taking any risk, in your trades, you need to join this club for getting some guidance towards profitability and get some coaching to improve on your confidence and strategy immediately. Just like the current members here right now, a lot of feedback is telling me that they actually take back the $199 already. So don't wait and just join with us. Okay, that'll be great. So now we have talked about LCMS Traders Club. Let me pass it back to Jin to talk to our Aussie and New Zealand dollar pairs. Jin.
Good morning. So Daniel told you to pay $199. I'll give you a better deal. Join the LCMS Traders Club. Absolutely free. All you have to do is scan that QR code or put in the link right now. I think Chiwei, can you put in that link? It'll take you a while to put in that link. For $1,000 US $1,000, receive 100% credit bonus plus $25 and 1 year free LCMS Traders Club worth $199. So don't follow Daniel's words. Don't pay $199. Get it absolutely free. Use the link. Get your trading account, and then let's trade together. All right. While I'm sharing with you this post, it's also from the 4-day course. So the 4-day FX Kickstarter LCMS group. If you're not already in that group, make sure you search for us and click join. You can also head to the website and click join from there. So that day 3 is tomorrow, talking about technicals, talking about all the indicators, how to get trends, support, resistance. All that will be done tomorrow night at 7 p.m. GMT +8. So with that said, looking at the news today, forextradingasia.com, economic calendar, not much in terms of news for today. Looking in particular to the Aussie dollar and or the Kiwi dollar. So not a lot of news happening today. I would say that we're probably going to take a bit of a breather from the ridiculous number that we saw on Friday. I'll show you that. The ridiculous non-farm payroll number we saw, expected 469K, came out at 245K. So you can see that we saw that significant weakness in the US dollar. Okay, so with that, the mixed numbers from 6.8 to 6.7, all that mixed bags of numbers in terms of US employment coming through to the prices. I think it's quite nice that we're seeing the somewhat of a break today to churn through the numbers. I think you're going to see a bit of a trending market situation for today, for especially for the Aussie and the Kiwi dollar. Looking at Tuesday, again, some business confidence numbers, some building approval numbers coming from New Zealand and the Aussie side. Nothing, I don't think it's going to move markets too much for these two. And then Wednesday, again, Chinese CPI numbers looks like a bit of a recovery. If China is doing well, it might signal some kind of a benefit towards the Aussie dollar. We have Canadian rate statements and rate decision on Wednesday night at 11. And then on Thursday, we have the Euro ECB rate decisions. US CPI numbers coming out, looking at some downside. So again, going from 0.2 to 0.1, going from 1.6 to 1.5, we might see further weakness into the US dollar on Thursday night. And then on Friday, nothing too interesting. So you can see that this week is almost a bit like a breather week. Some big news for CAD and Euro on Wednesday and Thursday, and then after that, the US CPI numbers as well. Apart from that, I think it should be relatively straightforward trading. So looking at the charts, this is the Aussie US on the H4 time frame. What I anticipate here is we see that it's gone up and set in that consolidation. The last time I spoke about this, I said that it was probably going to come back and retest, but we didn't see good employment numbers coming from the US side. Hence, it didn't retest. It actually went upwards and looks like it might actually continue up. It looks like it might continue up. I think the best case scenario would be for it to come down a bit, maybe a bit like that, and then for that upward move, 50, I don't think it'll go 50 something pips. I think it'll do that. Okay, I think it will probably do that. So maybe retrace back a bit, 20 something, 30 pips downwards before the upward move, not towards 7522. I'm not sure whether it will hit that exactly, but this gives us a buying opportunity. If it doesn't retrace, you could look to buy above 74. Let's be a bit safer. Above 7450, you could be looking at a 40 pip stop loss for a 60 pip take profit. Okay, 40 pip stop loss, 60 pip take profit. Above 7450. Best case scenario is for it to retrace down. Look to at above 7400. If it bounces at about 7400, you're looking at that 40 pip stop loss again for the 100 pip take profit. So straight away that my view would be, I'm ready to buy the Aussie up, follow the trend upwards towards 7522. If it breaks above, if it doesn't retrace and it breaks above 7450, straight away I'm into that buy for that 60 pips. If it retraces, then I'll look for that bounce at 74 flat towards 7522. Okay, so relatively straightforward for the Aussie. If it does break below 7377, I'm not looking to sell. The trend is strongly upwards. Look for buying opportunities. On the New Zealand US dollar, looks a lot more interesting. It is, last time I said it was probably going to sit across and break down, didn't break down. Right now, it's back at almost the same point as it was beginning of last week. but at this point, it looks like it might have that upside more quickly compared to the Aussie dollar. But what you realize is there is no lines above the current point. So I'll try and put in a line now. For sure, there'll be one at 7359, but that's a bit too far away. I would say another one at about 7173, about there. Okay, 71 or 72. Okay, so at this point, I would say that if it does turn up, if it breaks above 7070, look at that 30 something 40 pip stop loss for a possible 100 upwards move. Okay, I don't think we'll see any further downside on the New Zealand dollar, so I don't think it will go down before bouncing back up. I would be looking for buying opportunities above 7070 for that upward move towards 7179. Gives you that 40 pip, 30-40 pip stop loss for that 100 pip take profit upwards. Quite straightforward in terms of the Aussie dollar and the Kiwi. I think that this week, despite it being quite a low news situation, not a lot of big hard impact news, the attention again is shifting towards whether there's a Brexit deal or no deal, what's included in the deal. I know we have been talking about this since way back then. It is now at the forefront again as we approach December, towards the end of December. Looks like that deal might or might not happen depending on the conditions. So it's going to be more interesting in terms of what happens for the euro dollar and the pound dollar. I will go into more details of that tomorrow for the euro and on Wednesday for the pound dollar. So make sure you turn up for that. I am looking at the charts right now. I think that is quite a good opportunity on the pound dollar. All right, those of you who have my charts and my templates, you'll probably realize what I'm talking about, but I will go through that in more details on Tuesday and Wednesday mornings. With that said, I'll pass it back to Daniel.
Okay, I just launched a poll on a review. What do you think of this webinar? I think it's perfect. So Jin has already talked to us and let us know on the analysis on what possible trades on the Aussie USD and the New Zealand USD. So by the way, for those who are new here, a recording of these sessions will be uploaded. So thank you for joining these sessions. See you guys tomorrow on Tuesday. See you guys. Bye-bye.